Good morning, Your Honor. Adam Devlin, P72877 for the plaintiff.
Okay, two more. Cynthia Cooch yesterday.
Adam Henry,
Line in the
they have not checked in, and I think you paid for second service on this.
We did, Your Honor.
All right. If you'd raise your right hand to be sworn. Do you solemnly swear or affirm testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do swear, Your Honor.
All right, go ahead.
Your Honor, this is a complaint for possession after a failure to permit an inspection subsequent to a foreclosure by advertisement. My client was a successful bidder at the auction. Sheriff deed is in the file. Our notice requesting an inspection from Mr. Henry with proposed dates and times is included in the file as well. We have not heard from him. He has never called to schedule an inspection. This was served under MCL 600-32-7 and 32-38 pursuant to the Summary Proceedings Act. He has not responded or otherwise defended. We're asking for default judgment possession only to enter writ date of the 29th of September. I will email that to your clerk.
All right. Judgment to the plaintiff. That is by default for possession, no redemption amount, writ issued 10 days.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. Court does call the case of Maple Heights Apartments versus Tabitha, is it Tangeman?
Yes, sir.
Morning, Your Honor. Alex Tolson on behalf of the plaintiff.
And this is a non-payment of rent case. What is plaintiff's claim?
I show rent outstanding in the amount of $1,680, court costs of $170.05 for a total outstanding balance of $1,850.05.
We have all of it.
I have all of it.
Ma'am, how are
Yes,
you
sir.
intending on getting this paid?
I have it right now. I have it with me. I tried to turn it in today, but nobody was in the office today. But I promise I have it in full right now, right here in my hand.
Okay, all right. Okay, hold on. Here's what you do. Is somebody gonna be in the plaintiff's office today?
No.
You know, counsel?
Anton, are you on? Is someone going to be in the office this afternoon, or does she need to drop it in the drop box?
See,
18.
Yeah,
Is
you
it-
can do it. You can drop it
Well,
off on the night drop. That's no problem. I'll run it on Monday morning.
All right, very good. All right, so you're gonna put it in the Dropbox?
can I say something really, really quick? Totally respectful. The only thing I have against the drop-off box is I've put my rent in a drop-off box. I mean, it was a couple years ago, but I put my rent in a drop-off box and it disappeared. And it was a whole big case about, like, I let PK Housing know. I let them know, hey, look, I paid it, I put it in there. I even took a picture of it, and then it went missing. And then they tried to take me to court for it, knowing that it went missing. It was a whole big thing. I had to call the MoneyGram back, get them to void it, to send it back. So I just try to hand it to them in person. That way I know that it's turned in. I mean, is it okay with you? Can I turn it in Monday morning first thing? Or do you want me to put it in the drop-off box? Because I just get scared to put it in there. I don't want it to go missing because it's a lot
So
of money.
somebody will be there Monday morning?
Correct. I believe that's what Anton indicated.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll be there at 10
Then,
o'clock.
ma'am, get it paid Monday.
Yes, sir. I have it
All
right
right.
here. I have it in full, and I promise.
I will adjourn this matter out to September 26, 2025 at 1 p.m. That's an in-person hearing, but if you've got everything paid, just make sure to double check with them that they've got it. If you got everything paid, you do not need to appear.
Okay, yes, sir. Thank you so much. I promise I will
All right.
have it first thing in Monday morning.
All right, fantastic. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Maple Heights Apartments versus Nicolette Burnham.
Alex Tolson on behalf of the plaintiff. This one will be a dismissal, Your Honor.
It is, okay, this case is dismissed. That's without prejudice. Plaintiff's request.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a nice day.
That's it. You do the same. Pine to Clover Lane versus Evan DeCossin.
Good morning, Your Honor. Brent Tinger for the plaintiff, P80491.
We've got a live negotiation. The judge is offering an adjournment, basically a time extension, with a clear pay-by-noon condition. Audience check, would a hard noon deadline motivate payment or add panic? Drop your take below.
There he is. Mr. DeCosta? You'll need to unmute, sir.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you now. Okay, very good.
Lovely.
All right, what is plaintiff's claim in this case?
Right now, there is rent owing of $28.43.48. There's court cost of $175, leaving the balance as of today at $3,018.48.
Sir, how are you intending on getting that paid?
I'm literally just waiting on a paycheck, a check away from that. I had some automotive issues that put me a little bit behind.
All right, so you're gonna get this paid in full when you get that paycheck, or what are we talking?
Yeah. It'll be about a week or two, and then I should have everything.
Okay. When is you're waiting to get paid? Is that the issue?
I'm waiting on my next check, sir.
Okay, when is your next check?
It will be, hang on. It would be the 29th, but likely I can get that sooner.
All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to adjourn this to September 26, 2025 at 12 noon.
I'm sorry,
Okay,
can you say that again?
next Friday, the 26th at 12 noon. That is an in-person hearing, so you'll have to appear at the courthouse unless everything is paid.
That SER the judge mentions is State Emergency Relief, Michigan. For one person, the net help here is about $410, and only after the tenant covers the rest. Household size can change the cap, but it's not a rent eraser. Strategy? Secure pledges from multiple sources early.
Okay.
All right?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, sir. Six Trails versus Cheyenne Nash.
Good morning, Your Honor. Sidney Katz on behalf of plaintiff.
Good morning, Cheyenne Nash.
Oh, thank you. This is a termination of tenancy.
Yep.
Correct, Your Honor.
And it's for unauthorized occupants. Ma'am, what's your position on this?
So my brother lives there. He is on the lease as an occupant there. So I recently got married and I moved to Westland, and I didn't think it would be an issue for my brother to live in the apartment since he's already on the lease for it. So I don't understand like what the big issue is.
More than just her brother. That's part of the problem, that there's multiple people living there.
Your judge, I brought my mom with me. It's Joni Simpson. She's not on the docket. I called Six Trails and I recorded a phone call. I forgot the lady's name. It starts with an L. And she was trying to state that my mom lives there. My mom does not live there, and that's why I brought her to court today. And what the original thing was with Six Trails is if I wanted to like sublease and get it fully out of my name, my mom would have to like co-sign with my brother. So I wouldn't have any responsibility. And that's something that we discussed before in the past. But I did bring my mom, and my brother is on the lease. And I do have a recording with Six Trails trying to state that my mom.
What about Evan Marshall? What about Evan Marshall?
Evan Marshall. So this young boy He has schizophrenia and he has bipolar disorder, and he would get into an argument with his mother. So my brother was like, come over here, chill out with me, so and so forth. And then he would go back to his mom. Him and his mom even did a tour with Six Trails to get him his own apartment at Six Trails. They decided that it was too much, and now he lives at Red Roof Inn. So I don't
Okay,
see
all
the
right.
issue with a friend coming over to get away
Hang on,
from.
okay, hold
Okay.
on. Here's what I'm gonna do.
Mhm.
I'm going to adjourn this for an in-person hearing. And I will set it for September 26, 2025 at
Tenant plans to drop $850 today. Good faith payment. But note the judge's move. Set an in-person hearing to keep pressure on. Landlords often won't commit to plans off record. Court dates create accountability. Have you ever navigated a portal that suddenly locked you out?
at 1 p.m.
Mhm.
All right, and that'd be an in-person hearing. So everybody needs to be here. Now, Mr. Katz, are there 3 people that you've,
Well, that's what I'm trying to find out. So if Miss Nash can actually call me, can I give her my number and maybe we can talk about this and see if we can get this matter resolved so we know exactly
all
what's
right,
going on over there.
Ms. Nash, what do you want to say?
I do want to say, so rent was not paid. They cut off my internet web portal access in order to pay rent. We had an emergency down in Kentucky from a family member, and we sent a personal check that they also denied. So they're cutting off my way to pay rent on top of it.
No, they're obligated to not accept payment from you once they file a termination case.
Even through web?
The law does not allow them to accept payments from you. Well,
Even through the web portal? So that's the
whatever
reason.
portal.
Right, so,
Okay.
ma'am, what you can do is one of 2 things. When you come down next Friday, you can bring that amount of rent in cash and you can pay it to court escrow. Okay? That's one of the ways that you can do that. So that this case can proceed and we can try to get it resolved. All right?
Okay.
And can I give Miss Nash my number? You can give me a
Yes,
call
you can.
later today, Miss Nash. You want to write this down, Miss Nash?
Yep.
248-761-0215. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you
Honor.
so much, Judge Simpson.
Thank you. Take care.
Take care.
Is that a female? Bushwood Properties versus Anthony, is it Spatafor?
Good morning, Your Honor. David Fanter on behalf of plaintiff.
Spatafor, they are not checked in. If you want to take a default, raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Go ahead.
I'm David Fanter. I'm the attorney for plaintiff in this matter, and as such, I'm familiar with the books and records as they relate to this tenancy. In this case, there's rent owing in the amount of $2,608, court costs of $175 for a total of $2,783. We'd ask for a judgment for possession with a writ after 10 days if that amount remains unpaid.
Judgment to the plaintiff by default for possession, redemption amount, and the amount requested, writ issue in 10 days. Bushwood Properties versus Crystal Duff.
Good morning, Your Honor. David Fanter on behalf of the plaintiff.
And Justin Nicholson. I think Ms. Duff is here.
Hello.
All right.
Yes.
Hello. All right. What is plaintiff's claim?
Your Honor, the total balance owing at this time is rent of $1,225, court costs of $188 for a total of $1,413. I actually had a conversation with Ms. Duff yesterday, if I could tell the court.
Yes, go ahead.
So she made a significant payment this week, which basically cut her balance in half. And she said she's going to pay the remaining balance next Friday. So rather than her trying to get it in before we have to come back, I agreed with the court's permission to adjourn 2 weeks.
Well, I don't have the 3rd. My next date would be the 10th. Do
I'm
I have
fine
the
with it.
10th? Pardon?
I'm fine with the 10th. I trust Ms. Dove. She
Okay.
done everything she said she was going to.
All right,
Yes,
ma'am,
sir.
I'll adjourn your case to October 10th, 2025 at 1 p.m. That's an in-person hearing. If you get everything paid, you won't need to be here, but they'll dismiss it if it's paid before the end of the month. But otherwise, then you'll need to get it paid or be here, I'm sorry.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Mrs. Haverkamp LLC versus Christopher Decker.
Good morning, Your Honor. David Fantair on behalf of plaintiff.
They are not checked in. You may proceed.
The amount of rent that's owed is $2,845. Court costs of $175 for a total of $3,020. We'd ask for a judgment for possession with a writ after 10 days if that amount remains unpaid.
Judgment to the plaintiff, that's by default for possession, redemption amount in the amount requested with the writ issue in 10 days. Mrs. Haverkamp versus Taylor Elam.
Good morning, Your Honor. David Fantair on behalf of plaintiff.
Ms. Elam? Need to unmute.
Good morning.
Good morning. Okay, what is plaintiff's claim in this case?
In this case, there's rent owing in the amount of $2,125. Court costs of $175 for a total amount owing of $2,300.
All right. Ma'am, how are you intending on getting that paid?
Well, I start both of my new jobs here in 2 days. I start training for one in 2 days, and then hopefully the next follows.
Okay. Have you talked with your landlord at all about trying to resolve it?
No, sir. I just recently got my phone back and back on. I've been trying to email.
Even the court laughs at the ledger math. Relatable, but the totals still rule. Tip for tenants and managers. Confirm receipts in writing the day you pay. A screenshot of the ledger is worth more than a memory when the numbers start dancing.
Okay,
not
have you
really.
reached out for any other type of assistance, ma'am?
No, sir.
All right. I suggest that you may want to do that. I'd also suggest maybe you contact Mr. Fantera, the number, that's the attorney for the plaintiff, see if you can work something out
Okay.
on this. That number will be on your paperwork that you received for this hearing.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I will adjourn this matter out to September 26, 2025 at 12 noon. All right, that's an in-person hearing, so you'll need to be down here at the courthouse, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Here. Court calls the case of Red Line Apartments versus Amanda Nesteryak and Michael Nesteryak.
Good
Yes.
morning, Your Honor. David Fantair on behalf of plaintiff.
All right. Ma'am? Good
Hi.
morning.
Morning.
All right. All right. What is plaintiff's claim?
The amount of rent that's owed is $2,560. Court costs of $186 for a total of $2,746.
2746. All right. Ma'am,
Yes.
how are you guys going to get this paid?
So I had to move out for my son and my safety because my brother is going through a really bad addiction and he ended up becoming physical. And he's hiatus right now. I haven't heard anything from him. So I don't know what the next steps in ours is. And I had to move to Dearborn Heights with my mom. So I just
Okay,
had
so
I just had
you're
to
not, hold on. So Michael is your brother?
Yes.
Okay. And so you're not in the unit, right?
No, I moved out. I have a few things and I was gonna clean up after him and stuff because it was pretty bad. He keeps going in and out of the hospital and I don't understand and it's just a lot of things and for my
All right.
safety, I had to leave.
All right. And let me ask you this, is it your intent to not go back?
Yes, I did talk to Rachel, my landlord. I told her I wanted to try to get rest of my stuff sometime this weekend, and hopefully have like a officer come with me, and you know, just in case if he is there.
To
My
try
brother.
to do, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do, ma'am. I'm going to adjourn this to September 26, 2025 at, what is it, noon? 12 noon. That's an in-person hearing. However, what I'm also going to suggest in the interim, you've talked to your landlord, but I'd also suggest that you contact Mr. Fantera, see what can be worked out regarding this unit. Okay?
Awesome. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Walkabout Creek versus Beth Sherfield.
Good morning, Your Honor. David Fantera on behalf of plaintiff. I think there's a second defendant there also, Your Honor.
Yes, there is, and Barbara Sherfield. Neither are here. You may proceed.
The amount of rent that's owed is $3,338. Court costs of $181 for a total of $3,519. We'd ask for a judgment for possession with a writ after 10 days if that amount remains unpaid.
Judgment to the plaintiff, that is by default for possession. Redemption amount is in the amount requested with writ issue in 10 days. 103 South Huron LLC versus Joshua Bertram.
Good morning, Your Honor. David Fantera on behalf of plaintiff.
Bertram, they are not checked in. You may proceed.
The amount of rent that's owed is $1,040. Court costs of $175 for a total amount owing of $1,215. We'd ask for a judgment for possession with a writ after 10 days if that amount remains unpaid.
Judgment to the plaintiff by default for possession, redemption amount in the amount requested with writ issue in 10 days. And Mrs. Haverkamp versus Zachary Cook, that matter is dismissed on plaintiff's motion without prejudice.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. Have a good weekend.
You do the same, sir. Ryan Burrenter versus Michael Collins.
You don't have the tenant. If there's I like Your Honor, there's two tenants, the second one is present.
All right, Michael Collins and Devin Summer. Devin Summer.
I'm here.
All right, I'll need a cameraman.
Hi. Yeah, sorry.
Oh, there you are. Okay. Mr. Burrenter, how much is your claim?
So the claim,
Well, hold on, Ms. Summers. I'm asking the plaintiff what his claim for rent is.
Your Honor, the total amount owed, including court costs, is $3,623.16.
Ma'am, how are you intending on getting this paid?
okay, so it gets a little complicated. I've been paying my soon-to-be ex-husband $1,000 every month, which he never paid since, Ryan, was it July? Ryan.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I've been paying him everything that I had. So that's on my husband. That will not come on video. And I just need until the 3rd to vacate, and everything that I have, my last paycheck, I'll give to Ryan. But that's all I have. My soon-to-be ex-husband stole all the money from me.
Okay.
I was blindsided by this about 2 weeks ago.
Okay, I see. So you were giving money, it wasn't necessarily being paid over to the landlord, and
Correct.
And now you're where you are. Okay.
Yeah.
So
I'm here, like I have all the house packed up. I need, because I do have 2 kids that live with me.
I need to figure out at least until the 3rd, and I talked to Ryan, and Ryan, what your text message was, if you'll take that security deposit off, then I only owe you like 1,200 and something.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. Rather than try to negotiate that, at this proceeding.
I just need until the 3rd to move everything out. I'm sorry.
Okay. No, it's okay. I'm going to adjourn this out 1 week to September 26, 2025 at 1 p.m.
Okay.
That is a in-person hearing, so I'll need you here. I'd suggest that you talk with Mr. Berrender and see what you guys can work out. I understand the situation that you're in.
Like,
So
he
see if
stole
you guys
all the
can.
money off of me.
Okay, so see if you guys can work out something regarding this. And if not, then I'll see if I can help you guys work something out so that it kind of will at
It's
least
not
be a
like I
smooth
just need to
landing.
make. I'm also going through pancreatic cancer, so I can't really work.
Got it. Okay.
So I'm
All right.
trying with disability. I'm pulling all the resources I can to make it right with Ryan. We
I
have
gotcha.
almost an understanding. I just need until the 3rd to vacate the house.
Okay, Ms. Summers, I hear
Yes.
you. I'm not going to issue that judgment at this point. But certainly it sounds to me like you've been in contact with the plaintiff and that something can be worked out regarding this, okay? So I'll
Your
see
Honor.
you in a week. I'll see you in a week at 1 o'clock, folks.
Your Honor,
right.
can I say something?
No,
Yes, sir.
you've been great. Thank you so
hold
much,
on.
Judge.
For the
Mr.
record,
Berrender, go ahead.
Yes, sir. For the record, their notice to quit was delivered August 22nd. Their 30-day notice to quit. They're on a month-to-month lease.
Yeah, but Ryan, that's when Mike told
Okay.
you that.
Okay, folks, I don't need to know that. That's not what I have before me.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, Your Honor.
We'll see you in a week and we'll deal with it.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay.
All
Thank
right,
you, Your
thank
Honor.
you.
Clara, is it Gunan versus Holly Ellison?
Yes, I'm Clara.
This is.
Yep.
All right. Holly Ellison is not here. Okay, so Ms. Gunan, I'm gonna have to tell you something, and we just found out less than an hour ago. The process server, which is JSG, did not serve your paperwork. They told us it was in a mailbox here at, I guess, at the sheriff's department or wherever their offices are, and it was not delivered.
That's interesting. Okay.
Okay, I mean, I'm just telling you what, so the mailing part of the service happened,
Yes.
but there has to be 2 parts to the service, and in some cases 3. But the actual physical service just didn't occur.
Okay.
So what I will do, so you don't have to refile, is I'm going to adjourn this out 1 week to September 26, 2025 at 8:30. So I'm going to set it for another first hearing. What would she need to get back down here? I would need an amended summons with that date on it, ma'am.
Amended summons. Okay.
Yeah, so if you come to the court, that you just need to fill out a new summons that could be attached to this so that they can then serve it.
Okay.
Okay? And let's see if we can get that to work. All right.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh, You're welcome, and I'll have my staff contact the clerk's office to let them know that you're coming and what I kind of want to see happen here, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you. Robin Johnson versus Ebony Burrows.
Yes, Your Honor.
Don't have Ms. Burrows.
All right, this is Miss Johnson. I do not have Miss Burrows. And I don't have. An in-person hearing. If they don't appear at that time, then I can grant a judgment to you, okay?
Okay, when was that? I'm sorry, your mic went out up until like 2 seconds ago.
Okay, September 26th, next Friday. That's at 1 o'clock. That's an in-person hearing.
1 o'clock. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
All right, have a good one.
You do the same. That's it for that
Thanks.
block. 14A stands in recess.